Hello again. I'm back with another Raycast video because I have more things I want to show off about it. So these are some of the less obvious things I've been doing with it, but I think they're really powerful. So the first one I have on my list is called Toggle System Appearance. It's exactly what you think. You can toggle the entire system appearance from light to dark mode at any point from anywhere. I love doing that manually because sometimes I'm testing things. And it's a lot quicker than going into Control Center. Similar to that, I have one called Set Input Device, which just allows me to change the input device that I'm using. That's quicker than kind of going to Control Center or to settings and trying to find what I'm doing with my input or output for audio. This is a really cool one. It's called Search Menu Items. So Search Menu Items, I can go in here and let's say I'm trying to do a capture in ARC and I want to do it in portrait mode. I can do that instead of hunting and pecking through the menu. I can just jump in there and do that really quickly. Similar to that one is sleep. You can just sleep the computer. Can't show that one right now, but it's like a really fast way to put my computer to sleep. Just type it really quick. I'm using queries now in my quick links. So I set up, for example, one for Twitter, which is, you can see there's a query here. I can just start typing arc browser and it will, I set it up so it goes to the latest tweets for whatever term that I've searched. It's a really fast way. I just set it up for threads too and Spotify, things like that. But it's like something I may do kind of commonly, but instead of going to the page, going to the search, changing it to be latest or whatever, that's just a really fast way to do it. This one's cool. It's called copy character, but it's type snob, I think is the way it's actually described. But yeah, if I'm looking for an M dash, I can find that really quick. Or they have a bunch of interesting characters in here, but things you might have to hunt for normally. It's oh, that's Celsius, very quick to get to those. Color conversion is cool. So if I go to pick color, let's say I find that gray here. Now if I go back to here, paste it in, you'll notice it allows me to copy color as. So if I go in here, if I'm looking for a UI color, I can quickly type that in and copy the UI color. So it does the conversion of the color. And that's just built in to the Raycast. When you want to celebrate, there's this confetti thing. Just silly, but it's kind of cool. I've never done it other than for myself. I was happy, so I do that. It's silly. There's a Google Fonts one. So you can search Google Fonts. So if I'm looking for a particular font, I can go in here and get it. That's kind of nice. And, oh yeah, floating notes is one I'm trying out. So you can set up a key command to do this, or I think you just type floating notes window. Yeah. But it basically is like a notes window, like maybe a sticky note, I would describe it as. And, it's kind of interesting way to, I use other note-taking tools, but I was just thinking oh, this is kind of just a repository for something I might not, I don't know. I'm trying to work that into the flow to see if it works for me, but the lack of syncing it to my phone or something like that means I can't do anything that's not in the working space sort of environments. And here's one more fun one. I've never actually used it, but it seems like it would be cool if I ever wanted to. You can take some code and you do so create image from code, and you'd be sample code, and you paste it in there, and then it lets you create a pleasant looking snippet of it. You can change the themes and stuff and make it look however you want, but it's a way to share code. And I just thought it was kind of cute. So those are my second set. I'm probably going to make more of these because I didn't do everything on my list yet either. I just keep finding new things to do. But also, hopefully I'll verify that I'm actually using them a lot.